Hello my lovelies, this is the Flagmeister, and here we are again with our Let's Play Shogun 2 Total War. Or rather, I actually think it's Total War Shogun 2, to be completely frank. DarthMod edition. Now, let me just preface this Let's Play with some, well, not announcements, but some caveats. There were some scary moments here yesterday when the patch was released. Now, initially I thought that the patch had actually broken the game, or rather the patch, sorry, the DarthMod, because when you tried to load it, the non-modded version, or the non-patched version of the mod, it would simply just crash. There was nothing you could do, and I thought some guy on the forum said that Darth himself had said, okay, I can't be bothered with this. I'm just going to put this off until a later date, and I'm not even going to touch this. So I thought that there was a definite chance that DarthMod would be defunct. But luckily, he actually did put out a new patch which made it compatible with the current version of the game. Or at least I think it is, because I have not actually played anything yet, so it remains to be seen. But so far, everything looks good. The new patch is out, as I mentioned, and as you probably know, giving us the access to DirectX 11 technology and anti-aliasing. Now, unfortunately for us, this won't be making a difference because, as I said earlier, my computer is not up to snuff to handle all the bells and whistles. I mean, it looks pretty good, right? Right about now, doesn't it? But I can't really both record and at the same time have all the cool shenanigans going on. So this will have to do. Now, that's done with. Let's get back to the game proper. When last we left off, we defeated a minor army of the Amako, borrowing our lands, and we reinforced our current army with some Ashigaru of different varieties. And we were just about to end our turn actually, because next turn we'll be able to build a sword school which will allow us access to katana samurai. And I think we'll be doing just that. Let me just be certain that, are we recruiting a new boat? We are not. We should be recruiting a boat. Let's do that. Anything diplomatically wise we can do? Does not look like it. I should be saying that this is also the first time I'm actually playing around with the new patch. So you see some minor differences here. Now it actually highlights every clan you march over instead of just clicking on them, which is oddly confusing actually. But there you go. Okay then. Yeah, I think I might as well just show the turn. I don't think anything exciting is going to happen. Let's see what happens. Yes, and the beer of the day is the lovely Slots Pilsner. Yeah, it's okay, it's a decent beer. I should say that the humidity at the moment is completely awful. I'm sweating like a pig, and I'm a skitty fucker, so that should tell you something. Okay, Bushido has been mastered, which, let's just see what Bushido actually grants us. Yeah, we are going to do it. It should give us Call to Arms. Not exactly the best of rewards, but it's decent. Okay, we mastered Bushido, giving us 1+ morale and access to the sword school. Now you might say, 1+ morale, what does that actually mean? Well, let's have a look at our Ashigaru. If you see here, a normal Yari Ashigaru non-veteran has a base morale of 6. This additional point of morale actually ups the total amount of morale by a margin of, say, 17%. And that's pretty good early on, when all you have is pretty much Ashigaru who are very dependent on morale for being effective. It gives us 17% more fighting in our Ashigaru, which is lovely. It doesn't make that big of a difference for your samurai. These guys have 11 base, so yeah, it's not even, it's 9 or 8% increase total. Still decent. Okay, let's get on with it. We recruit another unit of Bow Ashigaru. I'm not going to move them simply because it'll slow us down. let's get that sword school underway. Excellent. Got a new ship. I could try to secure another. This might sound greedy, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to capture incense as well. Yeah, you guys move over here. Okay, we also secured the cotton. So those are, we got 2 potential trade nodes secured here. We still need trade ships, obviously. We're not getting any money out of this yet, but in time, we are patient. We have no money whatsoever to use, which is okay. Let's see what we are researching next. One thing you'll notice in the DarthMod is that they changed the way of chi quite a bit to be a 5% bonus to clan-wide tax rates. Now you might say, well, that seems fairly balanced, doesn't it? I mean, you have Bushido, which gives you about 20% morale, I mean, bonus to Yashigaru, that seems fair, right? If you get a 5% overall income increase. Well, yeah, but that's not quite what it does. Researching way of chi, let's see how it actually works with the way income is generated in a province. See here, we are currently running at, where is it, taxes, on normal taxes, which gives us a base taxation of 30%. Now, because there are administrative costs, that subtracts quite a bit. It subtracts, yeah, as you see, 11.5%. Now this administrative cost is something which will increase the more provinces you have. But the way chi works, is it grants a 5% static increase via arts to your tax rate, which actually means that you get about a 4.4 increase to your tax rate, which equals about, well, in this case it equals about, yeah, 15% increase in tax rate. So way of chi currently is a very desirable path to go, but I don't know actually. I think I'm going to put it off because there are there are 3 texts which two texts are beeline towards immediately when I play this game. First is tax reform. Where chi gives us 5%, this one gives us 10%, allow us to build merchant guilds. Excellent, excellent, which gives us much more income with which we can play around. And then you have Heaven and Earth, gives you 5% extra to unit replenishment rate, as well as 50% more ammunition for all boat troops. Now, while the 50% ammunition to all boat troops is nice, it's not really comparable to the 5% extra unit replenishment rate. Unit replenishment is alpha and omega when you play like I do. And having the encampment as well, I mean, the encampment is so important if you're trying to build up troop generation centers, so you need this one sooner or later. For the time being, I'm just going to take the prerequisite strategy of defense, which is okay. It gives us the Naginata dojo, which I'll not be using, but 1+ defense is okay. And as I said, it is a prerequisite, so we need it regardless. So let's just get on with it. Okay, now to the exciting stuff. We don't know actually how much is in the Maui, so let's just move slightly closer. Okay, here we go. We know there's 1 unit of Bo Ashigaru and 1 unit of something else in here. Probably a Yari Ashigaru. And then of course the garrison of 2 Yari Ashigaru and 2 Yumi Ashigaru and 1 Katana Samurai Retainer. Currently, I don't like our chances, simply because if we charge straight at the castle and try to fight them in there, they will fight to the last man and we will be bled dry. What we're going to do is siege the castle and hopefully roar them out. The next turn, you can see here 2 Yumigaru, 3 Yumigaru, 3 Ashigaru and 1 Katana. We're just going to sit put. Hopefully something happens. We're not getting attrition yet. In 2 turns we'll begin winter attrition, so we have to take account of that. else? We've met some new clans via our ship going the other direction here. Okay. Is there anything else we can do currently? We're trading with the Kikawa. And they have questionable integrity. I don't trust them at all. Let's see how they would like an alliance.
Welcome,
they would.
noble friend.
They would.
There is much to discuss
can
for our
demonstrate
mutual
its
benefit.
commitment to a diplomatic
Please
agreement.
shut up. Can I make you a vassal? No, I can't. What about if I say vassalage? No. But you want to be an ally. Okay, we can work with that. Will you pay me to make me your ally? Oh, let's say 500 koku? No? How about, say 250? No? Just 100 then. Let's see if we can get any money out of these guys. Nope. No, screw it then. Let's just have a military alliance. Hopefully that will keep them off my back for the time being. I don't trust them. They will try to attack us at some point, I know it. But thankfully our world garrison forces here should be more than able to deal with that. And yeah, it's just in this turn. I'm not going to show this. See you around to the next turn. Okay, as I predicted, the Mako forces decided to sally forth and take the battle to us. They should be exciting. It's a fairly even match, but they don't have any general, and that should make all the difference in the world. Unfortunately, the one in charge of my battle is not my heir. It is in fact the daimyo himself, Matunari. This should be exciting. I'm just going to quick save, just to be on the safe side. Let's see what happens. I'm going to show you the loading screen, why not? If you're not familiar with the game, you might want to see how you are prepared in this manner. Okay, you can see the battlefield here. Mostly lowland. There are some high ground here in our starting position, and they have some starting here, high ground there, and some slightly high ground with heavily covered in trees. They will probably want to advance in that direction. We want to take up defensive position along this hill here, and yeah, that sounds like a fair enough plan. Oh yeah. Never showed you any of the pre-battle speeches either, so that should be quite something to peruse, gawk at. If you've never heard anything like this before. Supposedly the patch also changed some of the pre-battle speeches, so let's see if it makes any difference. If I had any idea it would take this long, I would not have shown you this loading screen. It usually doesn't take this long. So I'm a bit baffled. Here we go. Let's see what our daimyo has to say. Sparring our men.
敵があの世へ行く前に多少の時間をやらんといかん。前触れもなしに人を撃つのはいかにも情けに欠けるというものぞ。我が敵は奴らの領主と一門に忠誠を誓う勇敢な侍どもだ。あの者どもを滅ぼすとなると心が痛むが、これも運命のなせる技。仕方なかろう。もう一仕事あるぞ。支度はできた。風にたなびく旗印は目にも鮮やか。今日は吉日じゃ。